Whoa. It's pretty sick. What up, heroes? It's Dunk. It's so good to see you again. It's been a little while since we've done one of these where it's just you and me, but nonetheless, I'm pretty excited about it. So you're working on some type of video project. Maybe it's a music video, maybe it's a short film. I don't know what you do, but nonetheless, you are in the market for some beautiful, technical, sort of sci-fi looking transitions to go from one scene to another. Well, I've got something that's right up your alley. The great folks over at LenoFX and myself have been in communication. They said, hey Dunk, why don't you check out our brand new pack of transitions based upon Cyberpunk 2077. Let us know what you think. And I, of course, said, yeah, let me check them out. If you haven't heard of LenoFX, they are a fantastic producer of Final Cut specific plugins, whether it be lower thirds, titles, logo reveals, whatever you're in the market for, they have something that'll suit your needs. I just received the email with the zip file of all 50 Cyberpunk transitions. I'm gonna have a hard time with that, Cyberpunk. But without further ado, let's dive into the computer and take a look at them. All right, guys, now the thing that I'll tell you is what I love so much about the products that LenoFX creates. Not only are the plugins just super duper easy to use, but there's such a wide variety of things that you could, like, the possibilities are endless, whether it's a lower third that you, like a specific look you're going for, or something for your logo reveal at the beginning of your video, or some kind of really cool transition. Just whatever the case might be, they probably have a product that would fit your need. And today we are looking at this guy here, the brand new Cyberpunk Transition. Now let's quickly run through how you would go about getting this transition. We are going to go right here to buy now, and then you would put in all your info, yada yada yada. And once you get to that point, you will be sent a zip file in your email. Once you open up that zip file, you would be getting this DMG right here. Let's go ahead and open this up. All right, and then go to continue, agree, install. All right, I think we're good. And at this point, I think we can go on ahead and jump into Final Cut. You will see here from transitions, we have got 50 technical, glitchy, sci-fi transitions. Now, yes, you can take any of these transitions and place them between two video scenes, and that would look really cool. But what I am interested in, I want to see if I can make something, cool, like a new logo stinger, like a new intro, basically. Something to make my logo pop. I think that would be pretty fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this space scene here. For anyone that's seen a Heroshot video at any point in time, you've probably seen this space background. I enjoy I like the look. I like the look there. And I'm going for something that's exactly 4 seconds long. And I like to give it a little bit of movement. So what I'll do is I will go for the Ken Burns effect. Now, the typical way to do this is a little too much. I think that is a little too much, is a little too fast. So I like to shorten it up a little bit, get a little bit of movement there, like that. What I want to do is I went on ahead and typed this up earlier, that text there. Now you want to make sure you have a PNG format of your logo. We'll take that and we will shorten that up just a little bit. Now we'll decrease that a little bit. We'll go into the inspector. We'll make that probably about half as big as it actually is. Let's jump into these transitions here and see if we have something that'll work with the PNG file of the logo itself to make a cool transition here. Every single one of these does something slightly different with different colors, and that's sort of the fun thing about what LenoFX does, is not only, you aren't really stuck with what any of these can do. They're endlessly adjustable and you can do just about anything with them. That's kind of cool. With the skull, I would probably remove that. I think I kind of like this one. We'll go with that for, I already brought it over. We'll go with that for the opening, and we'll do something a little different for the second part here. Okay, so you saw that all you really have to do, you're dragging and dropping. It's as simple as that. Now, the really cool thing about these LenoFX plugins is now we can have a little bit of fun in trying to adjust this a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shorten this just the wee little bit. And from here, we'll dive into the inspection. You can see all of these different options here. We've got brightness, exposure, glow amount, intensity, hue. That way it's endlessly sort of adjustable. But what we are going to want to do, one cool thing is, as you can see that this image of this woman pops up here. Now that's cool, but what I want to do is I want my logo to actually be the image that pops up. So we'll double click this drop zone here. That way we can change it. And what we're going to do is we are going to apply the logo. So we will click that and we will hit apply. Now let's see what that looks like. And we'll actually do the same thing with this second one here. Open that up, double click, we will apply that. See, I think that looks pretty cool. I'm kind of happy with that, just with a couple of seconds of work. Now, if we jump into this and adjust it even more, we can adjust the brightness. We could take that up, give it a little bit of a glow if we wanted to. One thing that's very cool is this custom color button here. We can add that, and it's changing this sort of foreground graphic into a different color. We could do any color you really wanted to there, but I kind of like it the way that blue that it's giving it there. That's pretty cool. And we can do the same thing with this second option here. Now this is pretty cool. It'll actually allow you to move the way the sort of the effect there. You can change the angle, the pitch of it if you really wanted to do so. That's pretty cool. And similar to the other transition that we had, we can go in here and there are thousands of combinations that we can work with here. We can keep that white. We could make it blue, pink, purple, whatever the case might be. I kind of like that. I kind of like it white, actually. And we can up the brightness if we wanted to, or take it back, change that back to 1. But I tell you what, for just a few seconds of work, I am very happy with that. That could be a cool little outro stinger before your end screen popped up. The options really are just limitless for any of these effects here. Now all you really need to just add some cool little sound effects, maybe some music, and you've got yourself a cool little graphic stinger for the end or the beginning of your video. And it took what, like all of like 15 seconds to make that? That's a beautiful thing right there. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to take a pack of transitions like that, find one that maybe catches your eye and sort of mold it into what you're looking for. And the good thing is the ones from LenoFX are so sort of customizable. It makes it really easy to find like exactly what you're looking for. Well, heroes, I hope you got something out of that brief little tutorial. If anything, what you can sort of glean from something like that is if an idiot like me can make something that looks sort of cool, you could probably take it and run with it and make something that it just blows what I do out of the water. But in all seriousness, thank you for checking out this video. Thank you for checking out Heroshot Media. As always, if you enjoyed this video, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. We certainly would appreciate it. Stay safe out there, everybody. Stay inside, flatten that curve, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.